The story is Tacky the Penguin by Helen Lester. There once lived a penguin. His home was a nice icy land that he shared with his companions. His companions were named Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect. His name was Tacky. Tacky was an odd bird. Every day, Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect greeted the others quietly and politely. Tacky greeted them with a hearty slap on the back and a loud, "What's happening?" Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, Perfect were always marching 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Tacky always marched 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 6, 0, 2.5, 0. His companions were graceful divers. Tacky liked to do splashy cannonballs. Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect always sang pretty little songs like Sunrise on the Iceberg. Tacky always sang songs like How Many Toes Does a Fish Have? Tacky was an odd bird. One day the penguins heard a thump, thump, thump of feet in the distance. This could only mean one thing. Hunters had come to the iceberg. They had come with maps and traps and rocks and locks, and they were rough and tough. As the thump, thump, thump grew closer, the penguins could hear the growly voices chanting. We're gonna catch some pretty penguins. We're gonna march 'em with the switch. We're gonna sell 'em for $1. We're gonna get rich, rich, rich. Does not sound good. Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect ran away in fright. They hid behind a block of ice. Tacky stood alone. The hunters marched right up to him, chanting, We're gonna catch some pretty penguins. We're gonna march 'em with the switch. We're gonna sell 'em for $1, and we're gonna get rich, rich, rich. Oh no, Tacky. What's happening? Blared Tacky, giving one hunter an especially hearty slap on his back. They growled, We're hunting for penguins. That's what's happening. Penguins, Tacky said. Do you mean those birds that march neatly in rows? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he marched. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 6, 0, 2.5, 0. The hunters looked puzzled. Do you mean those birds that dive just so gracefully? Tacky asked. And then he did a splashy cannonball. The hunters looked wet. Do you mean those birds that sing the pretty songs? And Tacky began to sing, and from behind the block of ice came the voices of his companions, all singing as loudly and dreadfully as he was. How many toes does a fish have? How many wings on a cow? I wonder, yep, I wonder. It's not a very pretty song. And the hunters could not handle this horrible singing. This could not be the land of pretty penguins. So they ran away with their hands clasped tightly over their ears, leaving behind their maps, their traps, their rocks, their locks, and not looking at all rough and tough. Lovely, Goodly, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect hugged to Tacky. Tacky was an odd bird, but he was a very nice bird to have around. The